There's always talk about teaching more of our history in our schools. And now one local artist is doing just that, Shane Dalmedo. She's just written a children's book about one of Gibraltar's most celebrated artists, Gustavo Bacarisas. The aim of the book is to get children thinking about the people who helped to shape our Gibraltar.
I loved that stories and people's lives are documented, and what better to offer it to the youngsters so they can learn through colour, through images, through what I hope is a sort of engaging type of imagery that I've produced in a sort of picture book way. It's been quite difficult because Gustavo, he was so prolific and he was so adventurous. He traveled so much and he was involved in so many different projects, be it painting. He had exhibitions internationally. He traveled to Argentina. He stayed there for a few years. Then he was involved with theatre design and also ceramics, of course.
She explains how her own family memories helped shape the figure of Gustavo Bacarisas in her illustrations, and why capturing his spirit of adventure was key.
My mother, she's always mentioned him in dressed in a white suit by the courts where the Calpe Institute was. So that has now become my memory, and every time I've thought of him, I've always imagined him dressed in white, and that was naturally the way I portrayed him in my book.
Cultural Services has backed the project, recognising its potential as both a creative work and an educational resource. Davina Varvara tells us why they felt it was vital to support it.
So this really has been a labour of love on Shane's part. I mean, the amount of research, the amount of detail that's gone into it. She's very passionate as an artist, and obviously she's always been really keen in making sure that Gibraltar's artistic legacy lives on, focusing on Gustavo Bacarisas. This week, in fact, as part of Heritage Week, GAMPA are going to be doing an interactive storytelling session, bringing the book to life.
And for Seamus Byrne of Cultural Services, the book marks a new step in preserving Gibraltar's unique stories, not just for today, but for generations to come.
He's not only the first international artist for Gibraltar, but also the first freeman of the city ever in Gibraltar. And I think it was very, very important that our young people not only learn about his life, but also get inspired through the arts, through culture and through humanities.
A celebration of colour, creativity and cultural memory. Gustavo Bacarisas, the picture book, doesn't just honour the past. It brings it vividly into the present, and for Gibraltar's youngest readers, it opens a doorway into one of the rock's most colourful chapters.